today we're discussing controversy, creative writing, canons, G.K. Chesterton, bloated old gas bag, and we're talking candy. So strap in and enjoy.
Right. Remember what I said regarding there not being guilty pleasures? And there really aren't, unless, of course, you like to kick puppies, hurt people, etc., etc. In which case, I hope you feel guilty, because that is awful. Don't kick puppies. Don't hurt people. Especially don't hurt children. Don't, be a decent human being. Etc., etc., world without end, amen. Now, I still say that there are no such things as guilty pleasures. Listen to the weirdery that you like to listen to what your ears enjoy hearing. If you don't enjoy something, then no. Now, on the other hand, there are joyous weirderies, which I am a huge fan of because, hello, I am one of the weirdest people on planet Earth, and I am not ashamed. So, since it's been such a heck of a year, since I've been kind of stuck inside quite a lot because, I may have been exposed a few times, or I just had been feeling kind of sick because of medication interactions, which put me in the ER. I've had some time on my hands, which anyone who knows me will tell you is a bad idea. A Beth with time on her hands is, yikes. But, so I had a question come up from someone who asked me if a person with a neurological illness such as epilepsy had any impediments towards becoming a priest. The answer seems to be not anymore. There's, are they in their right mind? That is, are they mentally capable? I'm not saying, by the way, that epilepsy makes you not in your right mind, because that would be wrong and incorrect. But while I was on a canon law website trying to get an answer for this, I fell upon a link towards someone in confession at telling the priest that they've done something absolutely horrid. And one of the examples given was from a seminarian who is in a different country and had a very weird textbook. Okay, so this person is in the confessional. They tell the priest, let's say Father Bob, they're all named Bob, and oh, by the way, Father, I've poisoned the communion wine. Now, what do we do? Because, does Father Bob break the seal of confessional? I am quoting them. I am not actually. Or does Father Bob basically go on out and dispose of the bad wine and get new servingware, a clean chalice and a clean bottle of wine? Does he finish the bad wine somehow and perhaps take an emetic, which makes you throw up? Or does he die and thus save the congregation? Well, actually, the answer is, this isn't an episode of Father Brown, one of my personal favorite shows. Go check out Father Brown. The books by G.K. Chesterton are considered classics, but they're not they're not really made for this generation, shall we say, and there's a lot of racism, so stick with the non-racist and rather capably acted Father Brown mysteries from the BBC, linking above. And anyway, this isn't an episode of Father Brown. Get new servingware. Now, on the other hand, if you're keeping with the theme and you are trying not to break the seal of confessional because this is now a mystery movie starring priest, let's say that you have a Father Frank on staff. And Father Frank is a sweet guy, a lovely guy, but he's a wee bit clumsy. Now, let's say that he's the celebrant and thus would have to drink from the poison chalice. Keep in mind that he's clumsy. Now, let's say that he's being astoundingly graceful for a change. Graceful, sorry. Let's say he's being astoundingly graceful for a change. And thus, you kind of give him a gentle boop with your elbow so that he spills it. And everyone is saved because of Father Frank's clumsiness. This is, of course, a fictional theme. This is not what would happen in real life. In real life, you would get new wine and new servingware. But also, the question as would epilepsy be an impediment to a seminarian who is trying to get in? I would say, as long as said seminarian is capable of understanding everything, his epilepsy should not be an impediment. However, I am not a priest, nor am I a canon lawyer, and can only say, from what I'm seeing, that shouldn't be an issue. Keep in mind that over the years we have had, if we must be historical, we've had married popes. We've had popes with a lot of family issues. We've had all of that. So let's just say, though, that a physical illness that is under control and someone who understands what they've been through and someone who knows what they're doing should not be kept away from the priesthood. In fact, I know a priest who has hearing impairments and other problems who is doing just fine and should be one of the best priests ever. Episcopal, not Catholic, but same basic idea. And keep in mind, I'm not going to link the site just by virtue of the fact that, while it's entertaining because there's a lot of humor by this canon lawyer, it's like diet Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee being a lot thicker, heavier, it can be described as being like mud, like you would either lose your biscuit or you would hear it when you pull it out, because everyone dips. So, but it's not very sweet because we're talking diet Turkish coffee. And Turkish coffee, by the way, has a lot of sugar. Lots of sugar. But, so basically, that shouldn't be a problem, and I wish you well with your studies. And as to going through weird personality quizzes, there's a lot of them out there. Personally, I rather enjoy what bunny rabbit are you? Or what jelly bean are you? And I think which is weird because I don't like them, but I think I'm a licorice jelly bean. Licorice jelly bean pride. Woohoo! I'm not to everyone's taste, but those who love me, love me. So anyway, and I think that's the same with everyone. You are loved, and go out and be your best self. Love yourself, be kind to yourself, be good to yourself, and go forth And as it is nearly Halloween, I would suggest writing your own mystery novel using the weirdest subplot that you can think of, and using just the weirdest accidents, like a clumsy priest who saves the day by being clumsy. Go forth. Oh, and if you want, you send those creative writing pieces to me, because I love reading. And if you really want a good book that's already written, I recommend the Star and the Shamrock series, which is available on Amazon, and I will be linking below. You guys take care, and you're loved. Bye-bye.